Hey there! Bob Forgas, Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show. To you, my YouTube buddy. What's going on? Let's talk about it in the comments. But right now, let's just get into the show. So, dumb questions. Is there such a thing as a dumb question? Most people would say yes. But I would say, if you don't know the answer to someone, it's dumb not to ask. And a lot of times when people say, oh, that's a dumb question, they may be kind of gatekeeping or try to make you feel like they know more than you do and you shouldn't be even doing this thing. And so today's question could be construed as a dumb question. In fact, in the little thing we talk about, it's kind of a dumb question because it's very basic. But I want to say that I'd like to hear more of these questions. I'd like more people to ask basic questions and make this thing more accessible maybe to more people, and for people that are getting started with this thing, people that are new to Nectar for the Gods, to just ask. Let's talk about it. Anyway, I'd like you to watch this clip and I'll talk to you after.
Recipe. You're like loft or no loft?
Alright, I put this question last because it seems like a dumb question, but there are no dumb questions because I'm not sure exactly how you're going to answer. Okay?
Well, I'd assume you know what my answer is.
Well, I know what your answer is going to be, but you may have some nuance to it because, I mean, it seems like just, well, yeah, but... So, Bruce3579, I'm just wanting to make half a gallon of total feed. Would I just half everything?
Mm-hmm.
So, but let me ask you this. I mean, would you say that whether you're doing half a gallon or 1,000 gallons, that it's just 1-to-1? There's no... I mean, take Zeus juice. Would you put... if you're going to do a teaspoon here and you're doing 1,000 gallons, you do 1,000 teaspoons? So just the recipe holds true across any kind of...
It seems like that number gets bigger and bigger, but I mean, basically it comes down to when you're done, the parts per million are all the same, and that's what we're feeding. Once the plant gets that parts per million taste and it's doing that, just because you want to use less, and not a knock, I get it.
I get it.
In the first month, I mix up quarts. Because it's like, all right, I got 6 plants. I don't even need a full gallon to feed 6 solo cups, so I mix up a quart, and I add 1 quart.
Well, and he probably knew the answer. It's just like,
no. I kind of figured, but that would be my go-to. But usually when I'm at a half gallon, the problem there too is my plants are young, and that's what. Wow.
So would you maybe do less?
I don't measure I don't measure in the early stages anymore. I literally just like, well, they look like, and I just give them a couple drops of Zeus, a splash of Herc, a splash of Gaia, make sure my pH is good, and water away.
If your pH is good, you're pretty hard to fuck it up.
It pretty much is. Yeah. I mean, unless you're at like 12 tablespoons of Medusa and your pH is good, then you're still screwing it up. Your parts per million too high.
If you're in the ballpark.
Yeah, if you just are, if you're mixing by eye less than you would mix by spoon, as long as your pH is good, you're not going to really hurt them. It's not a long game where it's like, I'm going to do this for 14 weeks and see what happens, but if you need to like run in, I mean, like when I feed my orchids, I literally fill up a couple quart jars because I've got 6 orchids and I'm not going to fill up my whole sink and make 3 gallons of solution. Yeah. So I make a couple heavily concentrated quarts, and then I give them a little water, and I pour the whole quart in there, and then I give them some more water, and then I water it out because I don't want it to get too hot for the orchids. So and orchids, they're in bark.
Well, the missus, she soaks them in something and then pulls them out. Yeah, you just want to give it everything for a minute or two and then let it go. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, they're not eating stuff, so they're being absorbed only. They foliar feed their food.
That's a show, unless you have something else to say.
I do not.
We do not. We love you. We'll see you next time.
Later.
Okay. What do you think? Informative, entertaining, helpful, agree, disagree, questions, comments, dumb questions. Questions you're afraid they're dumb. They're not. They're not dumb questions. Just ask. Let's talk about it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. The OCG Fam Show. It's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.